They think when they take it, it gives them a different feeling to do something extraordinary. But if the guy is to take his time, if indeed the farm is his, or he works in that farm, and he gets a psychologist to talk to him and psych him and counsel him to be somebody, he will be better. Because even in this state, carrot in the crowd with 2 big money crannies, so I can't know about money crannies. Yeah, because me when I see a carrot, I won't see it. I just say me who say you two. Me who carrot is chef for more that I can tell. But we're two wakaso, you understand? Then he's showing us the farm. Obviously, on one the body in the crown, it's saying the carrot no be wrong. No offense. Me want a sad mommy because I feel the guy has something. He really want to do something for himself. He said in the video, he says he can't go and rob. On that type or we can call rob it.
So for him, the red
he said it in the video that
him the
he doesn't steal.
He
He want to work to eat.
So does it mean that without the tramadol of the red, your immune system cannot enable you to work?
That's
they want
it all.
That's my problem. I think
maybe they want to work 2-4-7. Because
I think they need people.
They are breadwinners and
you see,
they need to make it.
I also understand something. I think every environment and the language.
Yeah.
So that side of the street he is, the language there makes them understand that it's good for them. So it'll be very difficult for you to convince him unless you take him out of that environment to a different environment that understands that. And yet, but as long as he's in the same environment, trust me, a bad thing.
Once upon a time, when we were growing up, you thought that you drinking or taking in energy drink and energize you to do more. But now, how many people do take energy drink? So it means that it's in their head that when you take that red, it enable you, ginger you
where
to
do
themselves.
No?
Well, yes. I'm sure the location,
where they find themselves,
geographical,
the environment,
education, match over there.
Yeah. Where he is now, you see, when I say environment, it's not necessarily where he stays, but the people he mingles with, the cycle.
Yeah.
So they all have one ideology.
Yeah.
They believe that, Charlie, now you won't be all. Oh, me will be sharing. You see that thing?
So your community, the people you are surrounded with.
Yes, that's what I tell by the environment. Yeah. Exactly. Because the geographical area. Because when he moves from that geographical area to another place where, no offense, where they are too religious. I don't want to mention any religious body. But when they are too religious, that they frowned on that. Obe change it. Because he won't get access to, he will try all his possible, he won't get. That is why when people have mental problem, they have to take them to, what do you call it? They have a name they call it. Rehab. That's why they take people to rehab. The reason for rehab is that they know that you won't get access to anything that makes you feel that way. So when he moves from where he is to a different community or different environment, geographical area, where he won't have access to it, where he won't have chance to be hearing that at the end, but he would rather be hearing that at the end. Automatically, the mind will reform from where it is to where he is now.
But there are so many education on this as well. Is it because it's only on social media and then this?
Which one is the education? Come in.
Public education will come in, definitely. On our screens, on social media, things like this are publicized, okay? They are telling the public about the effect of this. We shouldn't take this, excess of this or much intake of this will cause the damage of your kidney and your liver.
They are not hearing it.
You'll see the adverts.
They can see it, but it doesn't enter.
Yes.
But since some are saying for energy, which they are giving reasons to themselves, I've also heard that for some, they don't have reason at all. It's a lifestyle.
So but every lifestyle has a reason.
Yes. No, for them, they enjoy enjoy drinking it and then looking at it.
So they have a reason.
On what? Like they have associated themselves with, as he says, the people surrounding him and the geographical area that is affecting him negatively.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It may be fear yan fancy no, but area not no. Friends are almost surrounding no. Everyone drinks it. Okay, and if you are not, if your spirit is lower, stupid.
But if you hear that they said this is destroying my kidney, this is destroying my liver or something, how come somebody is not scared of that?
That's what I'm saying. The person is not coming.
The person
is not coming from a cultured home. Yeah. The person is not coming from a home.
Or is it that there are some places where they don't hear about those?
No, they do. Let me come in with this. Sorry, Abeiku. Fanny said we live in a Christian community, okay? And me, my dad and my parents are fetished. They are fetish. So
No, you shouldn't use fetish. Now they said fetish is
a bad thing.
We think it's a bad thing.
I think that one polite. Okay, what should I say?
So maybe
okay, they worship. They have different beliefs.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say my parents are into our traditional beliefs. Which is the gods. So that was what I was born into. Trust me. I will grow up, and that is what I will know. If I don't go out and I stay home, no matter how I go out to hear that fetish. The worshipping of the gods, lesser gods are bad. Oh, wow. It won't stay. Mate, but it won't enter. Because you see, my mind has been cemented by my parents, the most trusted people in my life. They've made it understand that even the life I have is being given to me by the lesser gods. Good. I breathe because of the lesser gods. I'm becoming wonderful kid because of the lesser gods. Until I believe that Christianity is better than the worshipping of the lesser gods, unless one, my parents and I, or myself, I move out of my comfort zone from my parents' compound to another compound where I will never have access to anything lesser like gods. That. So when I wake up, I see Bible. When I wake up, I see, and it will take a longer time for an adaptation. It will take a period for me to adapt the Christianity. Do you know what happens? Now, when I come back to my parents' compound,
you also take the education.
I'm now going to see it to be different. But here is the case. Street, it was street too. But street is in divisions. Sessions. So his section of the street, they believe what they are doing is the best. I'm not going far. There's another side of the street, they don't take Ramon, but they take different things.
The super glue,
the super glue people are the ones I'm sure, or I may believe they've graduated to the
from
red.
Sniffing the super glue, you can graduate to red.
No, that's what I say. I'm believing that they are same circle of people.
They are the same people doing that.
That's what I'm believing. But there are people who also do something like shocker, amen, sobolo, and also at different levels. The street is in different sections.
But there are some interactions I had with some people.
Some people too eat toffee.
Yes.
Some people do balloon.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen. Shocker, balloon, toffee. What you say?
But in senior high school, some of the colleagues in my class and all that, there are some drugs they were taking, which in our boarding house, in our room, we were saying it is tramadol, but which we didn't know what tramadol looks like, but we saw them putting some white tablets in a rush energy drink and be taking all the time. And I got to ask, what does this do for you? And some were free to tell me that it's a lifestyle for me. Guys, when we take it and then when we are into that, and the next day people are saying, and I call high some of the J fans be. So that is for them. That is the whole reason. That's nothing for them.
But
that way, how is like it's traveling. Another person too will come to that school and develop that lifestyle from there.
It's the environment.
How can we now educate?
That is where the problem is.
How can we stop this from the?
We can only
Some people started taking it before they were 18.
Yeah, so we can only stop it if the smugglers stop smuggling it into the market.
If it doesn't come, nobody will take it.
If I don't have what do you call it? A doctor's prescription. How do I get access to it?
I think that is the panacea.
Yeah, they should just stop smuggling into the market.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all. And I also believe the ones that get expires are also brought into the they also.
True.
How should I say it?
When the
tramadol expires in the pharmacies and the health centers and all that, I believe instead of destroying it, they bring it into the tabletop people, the quack people, and they also do that black marketing. Because you see, when you go to places like Medina, I don't want to mention the area. There are areas when you go there more than Sodom and Gomorrah. In the night, I swear, you see a shower, you see
men and women taking it.
Oh, sister.
Hey,
but you know, they said there are times where we take it that we are not aware of. People go to party, people go to birthday parties and the rest. How is that possible? I want people to be courteous of that.
So now, if I and Abeiku and I go to a party and I go see drinks, then I start drinking. Won't you ask what is this? Won't you ask what is that?
Yes.
Because now when you go, I mean everything that.
But when I'm taking a drink from the party, maybe a local drink or maybe
you should still ask, sister.
Will they tell you the truth?
Even if you see sobolo, ask say where you did sobolo be.
But does it have a taste where if it's in the drink and I'm taking it, I will know that there is something.
At least for safety, ask.
Would they tell you the truth?
Why wouldn't they tell you the truth?
They have to.
Ask what is this? Cause me, if you go and see Lamborghini and now tell Lamborghini and nom na ye amen now, oben nom be we now why you raw.
But I want more to taste.
But sometimes it's about the party.
You should know the kind of party you are
Yes,
going.
we have party and we have party.
Some cliques understand themselves.
Party.
What are some the kind of gatherings that we may likely to meet?
So when I go to a youthful program or event
like
where I could see potential smokers, potential
you should understand
should
that.
Yes.
Content or
yes.
Content.
I'll be very
content now.
When I go to a wedding, that one day.
You should know they say a wedding.
Might depend on whose wedding you are attending.
But wedding there, it doesn't matter who's wedding.
Yeah.
Wedding
I
had a year since so I'm tired because you say yes to your mom.
Wedding, for instance. Let's say Abeiku and I talk this. You know how say a wedding next it's either after wedding, after party. After party, then and I say be that bachelor something. But wedding where our parents will be coming, family and friends will be coming, definitely we can serve those things there. No. So as Abeiku said, you should know the kind of gathering who you are meeting to understand the possible things you can.
You have this crazy friend and
one
is
celebrity
inviting you
in Ghana. She's so lively, so beautiful, and she loves cooking. Trust me. There's some group of people when she sees at her place, or young kwai biba na udibia, wasubeshi. She study the guests she has and what to serve.
Okay.
Onimon kwai ya palai soup. Udinila obi onimu. Okay, we don't go too detail. So a yellow soup palm we don't think so a celebrity. Celebrity pound when we feed you or a young crime be man when bisa. Now what do you why shall you won't see yourself again?
You'll be seeing
no, I'm telling you.
It's
or you so chim.
Okay.
What you say if you are and quino and I said no way say no I are aware. Because we made the jollof rice, you might think you are eating just.
But have you ever heard that people are allergic to this kind of rice?
Oh, a lot of people are allergic to it.
It will be in all the command.
Me, for instance, I haven't done it before. I don't wish to experience it. I haven't even taken alcohol before. But the way I am, if you give me one, actually, because me and Kasami are hyper. And to woman,
these people have allergies with that.
I don't know. Definitely.
So doctor have not prescribed. Don't take it because you might not know if you are allergic to it or
but
not.
Wait there.
Because
wait there, doctor man prescribe you.
Ganja planter.
Oh, why are you mentioning ganja? Maybe more ganja. Oh, by toffee so unim I be toffee.
Yes.
Don't you know I be toffee?
Yeah.
Some people call it kube toffee.
Yeah.
Some to condensed milk near the toffee no. Yeah, the milk near toffee no. Undi be that. And people are eating it.
People, yeah.
Opako is trying to be smart.
Oh no, it's true. People eat toffee. Who eat toffee that?
Maybe.
Already.
And I said toffee there.
Viewers, also we did toffee that.
When you toffee
Toffee now make also we did that.
It depend on there be there.
But me can kube toffee, I be toffee.
Who
Udi I be toffee. Udi I be toffee.
I be toffee now. Oh, can I na me make? Hello viewers, thank you so much, guys. I have learned so much. Whenever I get toffee you are talking about, that is not what I take. Condensed the condensed.
Hey, no wonder.
It's not what you are talking about, guys.
They were assessing
themselves. Do you also know that I bet toffee they are talking about? I don't know, guys, but I think I've learned so much from this discussion. I mean, but the gatherings have been going to me that if I see malt and I'll start drinking it anyhow, I should know the kind of gathering I am. I should be courteous, and I've learned that. Actually, if doctor don't prescribe, it's a medicine. It's not toffee, or it's a medicine. So if doctor hasn't prescribed it, we can't take it because there's nothing in. It doesn't give energy. They also think, for energy to do. It doesn't give energy. Actually, it's a painkiller. Is different from energy booster, guys. There is so much in this conversation you need to learn. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. I mean, this topic, you treated it so well. I'm so honored with that. We will see you next time in our next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow AR Multimedia Studios on all social media handles. And on Twitter is AR Multimedia GH. We will be right back next time with another interesting episode. See you next time. Bye.